in the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology and in the Government of India more widely, we are quite positive about the good impact or the positive impact that beneficial impact that artificial intelligence will have on the country and for humankind in general. We believe that human productivity, human capabilities can be considerably enhanced as a result of the use of artificial intelligence. And for a country like India to actually become a developed nation by 2047, MeitY had already prepared a report that about 2 million jobs may be lost as a result of artificial intelligence, but 4 million new jobs will be created in other segments and in other parts for doing different things. The idea is to focus on people and make sure that the planet is protected in terms of resilience and sustainability, and make sure that we are able to attain progress overall, growth and development. As far as AI is concerned, the government's policy, quite clearly articulated by the Prime Minister and my Minister as well, is to make sure that we first realize the positive outcomes of AI, that innovation should be given precedence over regulation.
While artificial intelligence has become the talk of town all over the world, there is a major summit happening in India and participation from multifarious countries, etc. What is the current outlook? Because there is one hand, there is a little bit of fear that the IT industry may be affected, but at the same time, there is a lot of hope that many industries will generate new technologies and also generate new employment. How do you see the situation?
I think in the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology and in the Government of India more widely, we are quite positive about the good impact or the positive impact that beneficial impact that artificial intelligence will have on the country and for humankind in general. We believe that human productivity, human capabilities can be considerably enhanced as a result of the use of artificial intelligence. And for a country like India to actually become a developed nation by 2047, this is an important technology which we have to adopt and utilize to move forward. So this is the basis on which we are moving forward in this particular space. And there are certain fears, including job losses, including the various negative aspects of this technology. We have to mitigate them. As far as job losses are concerned, we believe that while jobs may be lost in certain segments, newer jobs will be created in other segments. So net, more jobs will be created. MeitY had already prepared a report that about 2 million jobs may be lost as a result of artificial intelligence, but 4 million new jobs will be created in other segments and in other parts for doing different things. Just to give you an example, while in the IT sector, programmers and coders may no longer be needed, you will need domain experts and you will need others who will create AI-based applications and apply them to real-world situations. So we believe that on the whole, through retraining and upskilling existing workforces, by training those who are coming into the workforce newly in artificial intelligence, and by adapting the existing curricula in our schools and colleges to include artificial intelligence in all departments and in all fields of study as a base technology, and understanding how it affects their particular segment or sector, I think we should be able to make sure that India is in a good position to take advantage of the AI revolution.
Global leaders are arriving in New Delhi for the summit. What kind of impact do we expect, and what is the core concept behind this summit?
The core idea behind the summit is to democratize the access to AI resources, which includes compute, models, and data. And at the same time, it is to ensure that humans are in the center of the way AI is rolled out in the world. And human capability, enhancing human capability needs to be the primary goal. And the whole idea is what is the positive impact that AI can have and how do we enable it. So this is the manner in which we are approaching artificial intelligence. This is the manner in which we believe that we can actually take this forward. And our summit, which is called the AI Impact Summit, is fundamentally oriented towards this. And the three broad themes are people, planet, and progress. So the idea is to focus on people and make sure that the planet is protected in terms of resilience and sustainability, and make sure that we are able to attain progress overall, growth and development. So this is the basis on which this summit is being organized. We are expecting close to about 20 heads of states and governments, about 45 ministers from various countries, overall delegations from about 100 countries. In addition, more than 100 CEOs, including some of the CEOs of the leading AI companies in the world. And we also expect to see that nearly, my understanding is, more than 2.5 lakh people have enrolled already as delegates. So we expect to see a heavy footfall on all of these days during the summit. So this is something that we expect to see in the coming days.
So what is the kind of cooperation that we have with other countries in terms of artificial intelligence and data centers, etc., in terms of protocol, safety? Is it going to have a better interaction with other countries now after this conference?
Yes, this is fourth in the series of the conferences which are being held. The first of them was held in Bletchley Park in the UK in November of 2023, and then followed by another one in 24 in Seoul, South Korea. And in February last year, the conference was held in France. Now, we are going to be fourth in this series. In addition, we are also part of the global partnership on AI called GPay, and we chaired GPay during 2024. So we played an important role in the GPay in that period. We also collaborate with international organizations, including the United Nations and the Global Digital Compact, which deals with AI-related issues as well. And we are working with a number of those international organizations to take these forward.
Safe use of artificial intelligence to avoid the dangers and move forward in a progressive way is a very important focus area all over the world. And there are also concerns about the social media usage, especially by minors, etc. So how are we cooperative with the rest of the world in terms of these themes?
I think we have extensive discussions with our partner countries elsewhere in the world in order to understand their approaches to how they are dealing with these same challenges. We learn from their experience. We also discuss with them. We share our experience with them and see how best we can adopt an approach which works for everybody. In India itself, I think we have a fairly robust approach to protect against the harms of social media and harms of some of the bad content which is put out. My ministry is extremely alert to ensure that these kind of instances do not happen. And whenever such instances are brought to our notice, we take action immediately. You would have noticed even in the recent Grok case, the ministry acted very rapidly, very quickly. And likewise, whenever these kind of issues come up, we do take action quickly.
Finally, whenever there are such issues that come up due to emerging technologies, how do we see our regulatory framework, laws, etc., in comparison with the rest of the world?
You see, as far as AI is concerned, the government's policy, quite clearly articulated by the Prime Minister and my minister as well, is to make sure that we first realize the positive outcomes of AI, that innovation should be given precedence over regulation. So that is the first aspect, that we have to use it for positive purposes, and we have to innovate and take the maximum advantage of the positive effect of the use of these technologies. So that is the first priority. The next priority is to ensure that causes no harm. So take such actions as are necessary to prevent it from causing harm. So we act on both these aspects and try to make sure that without unnecessarily constraining the positive impact of the technology and allowing it to be used for various types of innovative purposes. At the back end, we also ensure that there is enough regulation to make sure that the ill effects are protected. We are protected from the ill effects.
Thank you very much for sharing your perspectives with the federal. And we look forward to the Artificial Intelligence Summit, where many more new outcomes are expected. Thank you very much.